Yeah, I'm John O'Brien. I'm the president of EDUCAUSE, which is a US-based organization very much like EUNIS. So I'm here among friends and colleagues. Well, I'll go back to the first time I came to a EUNIS conference, which was 2016. What is that, math's not my strength. 9 years ago, I was just appointed president of EDUCAUSE, and I came to EUNIS for the first time in Greece. I've been back, I think this is my fifth or maybe sixth EUNIS conference. It's a highlight of my year. I think what impresses me more is, yes, everything's different. There's people from I don't know how many different countries speaking how many different languages. That's different from our conference experience maybe, but I think what impresses me more is how similar it is. We're separated by an ocean, but we're talking about the same things. We're excited about similar things. We're terrified about similar things, and 2025 has been a hard year, sort of globally, and what a time to come together and seek some comfort together, talk about things that nobody else understands but us, and be free to be nerdy and vulnerable. It's just, events like this are priceless, and so it's always a pleasure to come here. Well, I think it's very interesting that both our worlds are completely engaged in the conversation about AI, and it's in some ways all anybody wants to talk about, and it maybe sucks the air out of every room, and that's true here. How many conversations involve AI of one kind or another, and so what I think is really fascinating to me is the difference right now, because in the current environment in America, the conversation is all around deregulation around AI. The new administration has eliminated all of the previous administration's AI regulations, and now there's actually a proposed law to make it illegal for states to pass AI regulations. Now, we don't think that's maybe going to prevail, but that's my world when I go home, and I come here, and it's a very different environment. It's an environment where AI regulations, the EU AI Act, are I'll say comforting. It provides some guardrails, some protections, some sense to the situation, and I think that's a contrast that's really quite striking, going from what could be in the US more of a Wild West around AI to come to Europe, which is leading the way on regulatory approaches that bring ethical considerations and a framework for thinking about these things. So in this particular case, there's a lot similar, but we're really looking to Europe to lead the way around sort of protections around AI. We do need to keep, every time I come to a EUNIS event, I'm always come away saying we need to talk more. We can't wait a whole year, and that's why our partnership with EUNIS is becoming more and more important. We just finished signing a memorandum of understanding with EUNIS to bring our two organizations even closer together, because we need to work together on shared opportunities, shared challenges, and so my goal is to not have annual events, but that the annual events that sort of re-energize conversations that we're having throughout the year. With EUNIS, with other organizations, there's representatives here from JISC in the UK and other organizations that we also need to connect with. Now more than ever, we need to be talking together and working together.